Hello, welcome to another episode of That Dude Podcast with me, Tom Byron, That Dude. And That Dude Podcast is sponsored by Green Genie Gummies, greengenieny.com. These things are really good, man. Except they always don't show up good on camera. But whatever. Go to the website, greengenieny.com, and get high. All right, so my guest this week is one of my favorite girls ever in the biz. One that every time I got to work with her, I would be like, okay, this is going to be a good day. She was around in the 90s, early mid 90s, and well, let's bring her on. Let's talk to her. Say hello to Vanessa Chase. Hey, girl, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. living up in the frozen tundra of western upstate New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you look like you got a little sunshine behind you.
It's a cooler day in Arizona, but yeah, we're not too cold.
Yeah, it's overcast and cold,
Mhm.
and I think it's gonna rain. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing with yourself all these years? Oh, go fuck yourself. I did one of those debt restructuring deals, and I got
Okay.
to pay off all my credit cards because I am
Uh,
also a victim of Bidenomics like everyone else. So I got like
right.
credit card companies calling me all day, like it's like fuck off. You're gonna get paid, but you're gonna get paid when you get paid. So there.
That's
Okay.
right.
So you're out in Arizona.
Hmm.
What do you do now? What's the typical day like for the incredible Vanessa Chase?
Well, I'm a mom now, so
Right on.
I have the freedom to, be the hands-on mom that I always wanted to be. You know,
Cool.
uh, I have more freedom now living out of LA,
Right.
um, in
Yeah.
the
I
country.
yeah. I live in the suburbs, right outside of
Ah,
Rochester. Yeah. I moved
okay.
about 5 years ago from LA. I was like, I'm out.
Hmm. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what? When did you get in the business? I know it
So
wasn't. Yeah, it was the
like
'90s.
95. I think
95. Yeah.
I was in the business 93. I turned 18.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was in the business for a year and a half. And
Really?
mhm, yeah,
Wow.
19 and a half and I was out.
That's why I wasn't.
So
I. That's why I didn't get to work with you enough because you retired too early. You didn't
well,
stay in long enough for me to get bored with you.
I think
But
I had more scenes with you than anyone else.
oh, I know, because
Yeah.
I would request you, and B is just yeah, that happened to be the time that I was sort of coming back from the fog of the early '90s. You know,
Okay.
say no more. Uh,
Yeah. Well, you were
so
on my list. So
yeah, yeah,
when you were available, we made it happen.
we always had a good time, and I appreciated that.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, I liked you because you were, to me, I looked at you with this like fresh faced little 18, 19-year old, and it's like, what the hell are you
Yeah.
doing porn? Why are you doing porn? You're too cute for this. But that was like a fucking major turn on for me. You know what I mean?
Nice.
You know,
Yeah.
you weren't pornish, I guess is the word. I don't know.
No, I definitely was not.
Yeah.
I went in there doe-eyed and ready for whatever they threw at me pretty much. I mean, when I first started, had dreadlocks. The first scene with Ed
Did
Powers. So,
yeah,
yeah.
I don't think I ever no, I
No.
didn't work with you during the you had really short hair,
No.
like a little
I had
bob.
Yeah, I cut it off, had the short look for I think my hair is longer than it has ever been my whole life right now. So
Yeah. I don't think I it started to grow out a little towards,
mhm.
I guess the end of your career, but yeah, you had that little
Yeah,
short look, and it was cute because
yeah.
it
Thanks.
accentuated your pretty little face.
I have a small head, so I like wear like kid size hats. So
Yeah,
yeah, it
but
kept
yeah,
the
yeah. So you're so your mom now. That's cool.
mhm.
I'm like an uncle sort of. Well, I'm an uncle. I got like four sisters and a whole bunch of like nieces and nephews. But you remember Rob Black?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was working in an office for him when I
right, right.
left the business. I remember seeing you. That was like the last time I saw you. I think you were
Yeah.
talking in the office.
He actually lives like right around the corner from me,
Oh,
and he has two kids
okay.
now. He has like two little
Oh,
boys, one 5 and one
nice.
7. So I
Oh, they're
babysit for
young.
them and stuff on Saturday nights.
You're the ultimate cool uncle.
Oh yeah, they love me.
Aw,
Yeah,
what's
no
not to
kid.
love?
Yeah, kids are great. I'm actually glad I never had kids because
Mhm.
you know I I like I have enough of a, I don't want to say a problem, but just taking care of myself. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like I
Yeah,
said, I I I relish the role as the cool uncle.
yeah,
Where I get the benefits of kids and their awesomeness, but then I get
yeah,
to go home
yeah.
and hang
Bye,
out with
guys.
and I got
Go
two
to your
cats.
mom.
I got two cats. They never
Oh,
they never talk back. They just, demand rubs. That's it.
that's it.
Yeah.
Well, good. Yeah, I was a nanny for years when I left the business. I was a nanny. I was had my fill of. I just loved being around the kids and taking
Yeah.
care of them. So I was ready when it was my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how is Arizona? I mean, I spent a little time out there in like '79
Mm,
because I had this horrible job uh,
mm.
selling magazines door to door,
Oh,
and I
really?
did it in Tucson for like a week or two, and then
Okay.
Arizona, and
Yeah.
then I quit and went back home because it was horrible. It was like it was almost like a cult, magazine selling
Okay.
cult. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember how hot it was, like in Tucson.
Tucson's hot. I'm
Yeah.
northern, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
surprising how different the temperatures are. I thought it was just desert in Arizona, but it's not.
Right.
It's mountains. We're close to Flagstaff. We're close to Sedona. So we have like all four seasons, which I didn't
Oh,
have in California.
yeah. You don't.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, so my daughter loves it. I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
No, it's definitely it's definitely I always liked it. I mean, when I drove out because I drove out here from L.A. to
oh
New York,
wow,
I just
wow,
got in the
saw
car
the
and
whole
went.
country.
And I remember I stopped for the night in Albuquerque
uh,
and
okay.
at the Motel 6. And I was
Mhm.
amazed how nice the Motel 6 is in Albuquerque. So if you're ever in
Mm.
Albuquerque, go to their Motel 6. It's really nice.
Nice, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't like to do these podcasts and talk too much about the industry, and because most of the time when I talk to somebody,
Okay,
they like I've been out of it for over 10 years. You know what I mean?
okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know any of the current players, the male
I
or
don't know.
female. Yeah, I
Right.
don't, I don't really keep track of what's going on.
Hmm.
But just to go back,
Hmm.
who were your favorite? I mean, besides me, obviously, who were your
Obviously.
favorite people? Not only to work with, but just favorite people in general.
Uh, Patrick Collins stands out. He
Yeah.
was, one of my favorites. He was a real gentleman. We had a really good time. We went to Brazil together.
Oh, right on.
Um, yeah. So
Yeah,
he
good
definitely
old
was
Pat.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pat actually, he jump started my directing career. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I don't really holding a camera and well, following a girl around. To me, that's not directing. That's just easy shit. But apparently, I was
Yeah.
good at it.
Right.
I don't know.
You have a good eye.
Yeah.
Right
So
angles.
I had my issues or whatever with Pat, especially when we left and formed Extreme Associates. But no,
Mm.
he was a decent enough guy.
Hmm.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
He just
Mhm.
passed like recently. Did you know that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I did. I did. I've lost contact with him. I worked in his office for a bit
Yeah.
after I left the industry. I know he had two little daughters, I think. He had a new
Uh-huh.
family with Nicole Lace.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, gosh, rest in peace.
Yeah. I actually remember when you worked there. Because you
Yeah,
worked in the front office and
I did.
you answered phones.
I
And
did.
do you remember Andy, the kind of big guy?
Okay. Yeah.
I used to
Yeah.
watch. He had the biggest crush on you, and it
Oh,
was
really?
cute. And but he didn't let
Oh,
on. He didn't let on, 'cause.
no.
But I used to get a kick of watching him like interact with you because I knew he had like a major crush on you.
Oh,
You
he
know what I
was
mean?
awkward, huh? Yeah, he
Yeah.
thought that it was really funny that I drove a station wagon, which I did. I drove a Volvo station wagon,
Right on.
and he thought, "Oh, that's so weird. He's soccer mom? Like, what are you driving that for?" Yeah, I remember him talking to me about
Yeah.
that.
He
Yeah, I was debating. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No,
I
I
was just
was debating on if I should stay on board and be like the assistant to one of the guys there, or if I should
mhm,
go and become a nanny.
uh-huh.
And I don't think it was Andy, but it was one of the guys that worked in the warehouse. And we had a conversation. He's like, "You should do it. You should be a nanny. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
I wonder if it
yeah,
was
you should live like a normal life outside of this craziness." And I was
I
like,
wonder
"Yeah,
if it
all
was
right, I
Dave.
will."
Was it Dave that was
I'm not good with names.
like
I
a white guy that tried to
Yeah,
yeah, okay. Yeah, that was Dave.
yeah.
It's funny, Andy now he lives up here too, as well as Dave. And
Oh, okay.
but he's married with kids. And one of his
Good.
kids is trans, you
Okay.
know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah. I know.
Mm.
Different world now, huh?
I feel so blessed that my kids didn't are girls and stay girls. I mean, they've
Yeah.
had friends that have changed and then gone back, and it's just so confusing.
Yeah.
Three of the best friends have become,
Yeah.
boys and then girls, and it's just a
Yeah.
sad situation.
It seems to me, I mean, because there's always been, like trans people,
Yeah.
I mean, we used to call them he, she's, or, I mean,
Yeah.
there's she-males or whatever. But
Mhm.
it seems like the last few years, it's kind of become more of I want to say a fad, a trend.
Definitely.
You know what I
Definitely.
mean?
Yeah.
And
They get
and the,
attention from it. The parents get
yeah,
attention from it too.
yeah. And I think it's all because of this whole social media thing.
Mhm.
It's like
Mhm.
everyone wants to validate, their feelings or their this and that. And I got no problem with it, but
Mhm.
leave the kids alone. You know what I mean? It's like
Definitely.
because
Yeah.
kids are confused enough as it is. I was,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of decisions that when I was a kid, I'm glad I didn't pursue or
Mhm. Mhm.
or I'm glad those options weren't available to me because I mean
Yeah.
everyone's like a little screwed up in the head when they're growing up.
Oh, yeah.
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 But
Mhm.
so what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is Lebanese food.
Really?
Hmm. Yeah,
What?
Mediterranean
No,
food.
okay. Oh,
Grape
I like.
leaves.
Yeah, yeah. Feta cheese, that
Hmm.
kind of thing, or is that Greek?
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah,
like,
but yeah, they have
yeah.
that Mediterranean, Lebanese. It's like the grape leaves. They have dolmas, but the grape leaves
Hmm.
that I love from my childhood were baked. They're hot. You eat them with lemon and Greek yogurt. That's
Yeah,
my comfort food. The
yeah. That's.
vegetarian grape
But
leaves.
it's also very healthy.
Very healthy.
Yeah,
Olive
because I.
oil. Hmm.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big foodie.
Hmm.
You know, I have to be. I can't eat everything I want because I'm diabetic, and
Oh, are you? Okay.
yeah.
Mm,
Well, blame my grandmother, my grandfather, and my dad.
okay.
It's genetic. I
Yeah.
didn't, eat a bunch. Yeah, didn't get, you know, obese and or anything like that.
No.
But it was just genetic. It was like, what are you gonna do? Look at the draw, you know.
Yeah.
But
Well, you look good.
yeah.
You've aged well.
I'm taking care of myself. It's like
Yeah, you look like it.
yeah. But I'm guess how old I am now.
Hmm. Well, because you have the white beard, I would say
Hmm.
52. I don't know. You look young, but mm, back at you.
I'm 63 years old.
No, my gosh, time
Yeah.
has flown.
I know. Well,
Nice.
I was always older than I looked. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah. Yeah.
everyone assumed I got in business when I was 18. I was actually 21.
Oh, well,
You
but
know.
21, we look like babies still. Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, 63, I'm on Social Security.
Oh,
Um
you got it early?
yeah, I got it early. Well, Bidenomics, man.
I know, it's ridiculous.
As a matter of fact, before you came on, I was signing up
Mm,
for Instacart so I can, do you
okay.
know what Instacart is? Where you basically shop for
Grocery.
people. Yeah, you grocery
Yeah.
shop for people. It's kind of like
Okay.
the Uber of grocery shopping.
Oh, so you do the shopping for others.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I signed up for
Oh.
that, but I also started a new job at a movie theater. Selling
Ah,
selling popcorn and taking tickets and doing all that stuff. And it's
aw,
and it's literally right around the corner from my house, so I don't have
sweet.
to do too much snow driving because I don't like
Okay, good.
driving in the
That's
snow.
dangerous.
I know,
I don't like driving in the snow. Uh-uh.
but I'm good at it. I
Are
drove,
you?
yeah, during the lockdown.
Okay.
I drove Uber and made a
Okay.
lot of money because
Good
there
for
were all
you.
these bonuses and incentives and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would drive. And I never drove at night, just in the morning to about mid
Mm-hmm.
afternoon. And I would sometimes I make well over $1,000 by like Thursday as I go to work.
Wow.
So I
That's
furnished my whole
excellent.
house, bought a car, and did all that stuff. And then
Good
good
for
old
you.
good old Joe got in office, and you know what are you gonna do?
Still causing havoc, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jeez. Couldn't get him
Ah.
out quick enough.
So, do you have any favorite movies?
Um, no, not really. I'm not really. I mean, I like classic movies, you know.
Same, same,
Yeah, not the current movies are not my thing. I think the last one
same.
we saw was the Marvel movie, and it was just so ridiculously stupid.
Yeah.
um, but we like to take the girls to movies and
Hmm.
have fun, but
Yeah.
nothing that
Movie.
sticks out.
Yeah. 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 I completely agree that the stuff coming out now is dreck.
It's rubbish.
But I heard there. I haven't seen it yet, but I've been told Honora is a good movie. That's just,
Okay.
yeah, that's one of the movies that's playing at the theater. One of the perks I
Oh,
have in the job is I get to watch free movies.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but I'm not really into the whole like sitting in a theater experience because as a diabetic, you got to go to the bathroom every like 20 minutes.
Oh,
So,
shoot. Yeah, that ruins it.
yeah. But I
Mhm.
have a 75-inch TV in my house. So,
Nice.
I get
There
the
you
movie
go.
experience except with a pause button.
I like that. That's good. Yeah, I have your own home studio
Mhm.
movie vibes going on. That's excellent. I think we all need to do that these days.
Yeah.
Have our comfort zones. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So I don't remember. Do you like cannabis I don't remember if we ever smoked together or anything like that.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was high on every scene, and
Oh, me
it
too. Of course.
yeah, yeah. I was underage. I mean, there were plenty of girls that were drinking that were underage, but
Right. Right.
for me, it was smoking weed, and it was good weed.
Oh,
So
same. Yeah.
it's why it's hard for me to kind of remember people's names because we're talking about like what, like 30 years ago or
Oh
whatever
yeah. It
that I was
and
in
it
the
seems
business.
like yesterday too.
I know. Well, yeah, you look back and it's like went through in a flash. But I think we did smoke weed. Like I have a vivid memory of going to like a swingers club with you.
No, it was called After Midnight,
No, after
and
midnight.
and it
Okay.
was at a hotel near the airport,
Yes. I
and
was
they
trying
had
to remember what the airport would be. I mean, the hotel would be, but
yeah, I think it was a Sheridan or whatever, but yeah,
yeah.
they would rent out a
Hmm.
like a ballroom,
Hmm.
and it was like a little swingers thing called After Midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that was fun little thing
I
to
think
do.
we went to a room after.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure it was
oh I know we
with
did.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we got high together, but
Oh yeah,
it was years ago.
yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I still do partake for sure.
Oh, cool. Well, I'll have to send you
Yeah,
some some gummies. Do you like gummies?
I love that.
These
I
are
do. Mhm.
they are lethal. I will tell you. Make
Oh,
sure you're home and unless you
I've
cut them
had
up.
some. Yeah, I'll definitely cut them up. I've had experiences where I was like left in a bathtub for like hours because it was way too intense for me to do anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
So
These are
yeah,
like
the
100
dosing
mil.
is off.
Yeah, yeah. These are like 100 milligrams, so they're like
Oh,
they pack a punch. But they're
they
great. But I only take them at the end of the day when I'm done with everything, and I can just melt into the couch and flip on
yeah,
the old TV and get lost in a movie. For that, they're
yeah,
great. But yeah,
yeah. I'm sure you have
go
some
going out
vivid
and doing
dreams.
anything, not good.
No, it's not good for social hour at
Yeah,
all.
because you're just like, what?
Yeah, left with dumb expressions constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, I forget? Do you have any animals, dogs, or pets, or anything like that? Or
Uh, I have too many cats, so I don't like what like the Kamala Biden thing about cat ladies. It's like you don't have to be a retarded lib to enjoy cats.
Eh, yeah, I know. I have two
I
cats.
you
I'm
know
not.
I have I have like 3 indoor and 2 outdoor. Yeah. They chose us. I would
Oh,
say
they.
Mama Kitty came and had the babies under, kittens under the house, and what am
Yeah.
I gonna do? I'm gonna love them forever. I'm gonna take them to out of California with us.
Right on.
um, yeah, I would love to have a dog, but I don't have a fenced-in yard. So
Same. Yeah. Same.
yeah,
It's like I'm not necessarily a cat person, but they're
right.
less maintenance. I mean, because
Yeah.
a dog having to take a dog out when there's like 3 feet of snow on the ground.
Uh-uh.
You know what I mean? Not too
Yeah.
much fun. And I don't
They're
have
high
a
maintenance
right
for
exactly.
sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're cool. I friggin' love dogs.
I love them. I'm addicted to these dog videos. Like they melt my heart. Like I can't look
Yeah.
away. My daughter's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm watching dog videos again."
Do you,
Like
do you subscribe
sitting
to?
with dogs, like get them out of the shelter, give them love. They're shut down. I'm like, I just want to donate my time
Do you
and
fo-
humane society or something. But I'll fall in love with all of them. That's my
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, me too.
You
I'd
know?
be
Yeah,
the dog lady instead of the cat
yeah,
lady. You're the dog lady.
yeah. I
Do
wish.
you follow the Dodo on YouTube?
Um,
That's a good.
I've seen videos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
yeah,
dog channel.
yeah.
The
Okay,
Dodo.
it's dangerous.
Oh, I want your weather right now. It looks so nice behind you.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's the perfect temperature. Inside is 69, outside is 62. It's still like fresh and
Yeah,
delightful.
yeah,
It's beautiful. I can't complain.
yeah. You know what? I really shouldn't complain it because here it is, almost Thanksgiving, December, and we
Yes.
have not had
Yeah.
one snow yet. Not one flake of
Oh.
snow on the ground.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, so yeah, global warming, man, love it.
Well, I was surprised. We like to go rollerblading,
Hmm.
and we went up to Flagstaff and to skate around because the roads are clear. They're smooth, nice paths. And it was like 2 days before it had snowed, and it
Mm.
was like, what? We're in November. We're like in the end of October, and it was snowing. You get more snow in Flagstaff than anywhere else in the country, which I was
Yeah.
totally surprised.
Is it
More snow days, I should say.
is it more
Um,
of the elevation or?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think it's like 6,000.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah, that'll
yeah,
do it.
7,000, 6,000.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
know
It's
when I moved to New York in 2019, we got snow in early November and I wasn't like ready for it. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm driving on these fucking frozen roads and I'm just like,
yeah,
what?
yeah,
I got the hook of it,
yeah,
but yeah, we got it
yeah.
real early down in
It,
2019. But
oh wow, yeah, yeah. I've experienced going through blizzards, um, and it's frightening. I'm not used to that. I'm a California
mm,
girl, born and raised, so it's you pump the brakes and you give yourself plenty of room. But
yeah.
I mean, there's seasoned people and they're like on this, off the side in a ditch because they went too
Oh
fast. So
yeah.
you got to be
Yeah.
like super slow, super mellow, and try not to like look scared out of your mind for your children because they're going to pick up on your fear.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
you got to make sure you give yourself plenty of room to stop. Cause that was my thing.
Plenty.
I'd be used to
Yeah.
just stopping, and then all of a sudden you're
Yeah.
skidding all over the fucking road.
Yeah. It's a lot to get used to, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah. Like I
You're
said,
not
yeah.
Ubering anymore.
Nope.
Or you
I got
are.
I got
No?
the nope. I got the job around the corner,
Okay.
so I don't have to drive. So just go to the theater and
Good.
hand out popcorn and tickets, and I'm safe and good.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So in a movie theater, do people recognize you?
Uh, not yet, and I'm not volunteering that information to my coworkers either.
Okay. Huh.
Um,
Interesting.
well, I probably will eventually,
Mhm.
but like I'm trying to concentrate on doing a good job. I don't need like that distraction. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because before I moved to California, I was working as a stagehand.
Okay.
For IATSE. Like, remember Tony Montana?
Hmm.
Yeah, he's the one that hooked
Yeah.
me up. It got me got me on with the union. But
Nice.
yeah, it was hard work, and I really wanted to learn it and get really good at it. So in the first year or whatever that I was in the union, I kept my identity sort of like, down
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
And after a year, I started posting on Facebook, with the tagging, the union and all that stuff. And then they all figured it out. And like a lot of the guys that were kind of like, you know, grouchy because I was like a new guy, also,
Uh-huh.
became like friendly with me. You know what I mean? Oh, you're the porn guy. Oh, okay. you know,
You're relatable.
yeah. I started to get along with people a lot better. Once they
Good.
knew of my past. But
Mm,
when I started a new job, I don't want to, you know, I
yeah.
don't want to. I don't want to muddy the water. I just want to do a good job, learn the job, and then once
Yeah.
I've learned the job and I'm comfortable with it, and then maybe you know I'll clue everyone in. But right now, nah. Hey, I'm Tom Byron, host of That Dude Podcast, sponsored by Green Genie. Your wish is my command. How good are Green Genie gummies? Let me tell you. Green Genie gummies are so strong they will quickly turn this dude into that dude. So go to greengenieny.com. That's greengenieny.com. They got gummies, they got chocolates, they got cooking oil, everything to help make America stoned again. greengenieny.com. Go now. And plus, you got to remember, it's been like well over. I think my last movie was like 2012, 2011, something like that. So,
Okay.
I mean, it's been a long time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Long- And I kind of went out
You were
on. Go ahead.
you were in the business for like 3 decades?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh
They,
my
could,
God.
they couldn't get rid of me. Actually, I sort of went out on, I guess, on top or whatever you would call it,
Yeah.
because I did Axel Braun's Star Wars parody, and I was Obi-Wan.
Mm,
I
wow.
grew a beard and did the whole thing, and yeah. So I was Obi-Wan, and I also played the dude in the Big
Mm,
Lebowski parody, and I
perfect.
won awards for both of those. So I kind of, I don't know, went out on top.
Okay.
And then I
At
also had it,
ABN?
yeah. And I
Mm,
also when because Extreme, I don't know if you know, but the company we actually got popped for obscenity,
okay.
and
Wow.
the company got fucking killed, because it was like
Yeah.
a 6-year legal battle, and
Wow.
Rob and his then wife
Okay.
Lizzie went to prison
Mhm.
for almost a
Oh,
year.
geez. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, along with Max Hardcore, also he went to prison. They
I
actually
know that. I
they
visited him on his deathbed.
yeah.
I was like the last person to hang with him. We
Oh,
made a beef stew and watched the Oscars with him.
yeah,
It was surreal.
good old Paul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, but he and Rob were in the same prison in Texas. It was called La Tuna.
Mm,
Yeah, so that kind of killed Extreme Associates, and I ended up going and doing it with Frank from IBD, and we started a company called Tom Byron Pictures,
okay.
and did that for about almost 4 years. Won a bunch of awards and stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But then DVDs they just they died like every other media, and now it went to total internet. And now it's
Yeah.
internet, and we're not in it anymore. And you know, say la vie.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean I have an OnlyFans page. I don't know if
Yeah,
you do. Yeah, I
I
do.
do. I do. I made one. I
Uh-huh.
actually, they're sort of, I guess, competitor or whatever, loyal
Okay.
fans. I set up an
Oh,
account
okay.
there because,
Uh-huh.
I could put some, my clips from Tom Byron pictures up there and blah blah. But
Okay, good.
it was it was too much work and not enough return. And I don't have
Yeah.
the time to,
Yeah.
and I tried, going online, like a chat
Mhm.
kind of thing or whatever, and no, nobody interacted, and it's like I don't have time. I don't have time to
Yeah.
build an OnlyFans audience or Lola fans audience, or, you know what I mean. I got to make money. I got to make money like now, not
Exactly.
later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Right. Can't put in hours every day for
yeah,
no return. Yeah, I get it.
and plus the idea of being online live and having to be
Mhm.
nice to strangers, or you know what I mean, just it just creeps me out. You know what I mean? I no. That's I
Yeah.
mean that's another reason why I pre-record my podcast, because I don't want to go
Mhm.
live. I mean,
Right.
it would probably be okay because
Stressful.
everyone that I
Uh-huh.
have on my podcast I know and I can talk to, but yeah,
Yeah.
webcamming and doing that whole, you know, interacting with
Mhm.
strangers thing. No,
Yeah.
I'm not into it. You know.
You got to have your hustle down, I think. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I mean, it takes a special person to just
Yeah.
have
I.
the right things to say and have the right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to be like a business minded.
Oh, I know.
Ah, I know it's tough. It doesn't come
Yeah.
naturally for us.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
wasn't. I mean, I was always like, I go to convention or whatever, and
Yeah.
I'd be friendly with the fans or whatever, but
Right.
that's not really why I got into porn. Wasn't for the
No.
for the fans. You know what I mean? I got in it because it was a great way to make a living and have sex with pretty girls like yourself. You know what I
Right.
mean? So while I appreciate
Sure.
the fans or whatever,
Mhm.
I don't really give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
in a sense that I want to share my personal time with them.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe that's a
Yeah.
bad thing to say, but whatever. It is mostly because I've always had anxiety issues. You know what I mean? Even going
Mm.
to the conventions with all the people, it kind of
Yeah.
like I had to take it in doses. You know what I mean? I had to have a place where I could go away and
Right.
relax.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. That
know?
like dark room where you can just go and just breathe
Yeah.
before you go and face the crowd
Right.
or the
Right.
line of people. Totally.
So the idea of being online and interacting with a stranger, it trips me out, man. It's not. I don't think it's meant for me.
Yeah.
God bless those who do it and can make money on it, and
Right.
I'm glad it's there for them, but
Yeah.
it just ain't for me. You know.
Yeah.
The
Definitely.
the business that I got into in 1982 isn't around anymore. It's just not there.
No.
I want to make movies, and on film, like,
Yeah.
John Leslie and John Holmes and all those guys. I want
Yeah.
to be those
Mhm.
guys. I don't want to be
Mhm.
somebody on a webcam going, "Oh, please tip me some more money. Oh, I'll show you my balls. Give me money." No, dude. No,
Yeah.
not my
Uh-uh.
not my bag, man.
No. You don't you don't get off being an exhibitionist.
Not I've never gotten off being an exhibitionist. Like it
Okay.
matter of fact, I like being, Tom Byron the porn star or whatever, but
Yeah.
I the attention that it garners, no,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm as a matter, people would ask me, it's like, well, if you had anxiety issues and and all this. How can you have sex in front of people? Well, because a couple
Right.
of things. First of all, helps you with the focus,
Hmm.
and B, all all the people around watching you do your act. Them. They
Yeah.
were all the
Yeah.
same crew, same
Right.
cameraman, same
Hmm.
lighting guy. So it's
Close
kind of like,
set. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're just doing your job in a
Yeah.
professional setting in front of your friends.
Right.
So it wasn't that,
Yeah.
it was a matter of just focusing on your partner and having
Right.
a good time. And yeah, so I didn't, the latent anxiety issues weren't an issue because, I'm in a comfortable professional environment.
Yeah. But I
But
mean, as when I started the business, I had no idea that the internet would become what it has become. And I had no concept that it would be forever
mhm,
in cataloged, right? Like
right.
forever. And I can't do anything about it. And
Yep.
it's for everyone to see,
Yeah.
uh, forevermore.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the night, the being naive and,
Right. Well, you
and
know what? I naive.
not
I
now.
don't think any of us really
Yeah.
thought the internet would become what it became. You know,
Right. Right.
Especially watching a movie on either on your TV streaming or on your computer. Because remember, in the beginning, the streaming thing on the internet was like Real Player, and that it was all like
Yeah.
glitchy, and it's like nobody's ever gonna use
Right.
the. It's like this is never going to replace our VHS and our DVDs, because it's
Right.
too glitchy. But they
Hmm.
figured it out, and all the VHS and DVD just shoot. I mean, I don't even have a DVD player now. You know,
No. Right.
like there's no reason to. I got
No.
a PS4 and I can put in a Blu-ray if I want to watch a Blu-ray, but
Exactly. Right.
there's
One unit does it all. Hmm.
yeah. I mean, there's no reason
Yeah.
to have a DVD player anymore. It's just,
No. Or Blu-ray or, yeah.
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 Remember the Blu-ray Toshiba? There was a war. It was like between Blu-ray and HD. It was about
Uh-huh.
yeah. It's like the DVD. They didn't know which way to go. Which was the better option. I think Blu-ray won out, but by the
Hmm.
time Blu-ray uh, won out, it's like streaming had already taken over, so it just
Right.
became a moot point.
Yeah. Just so fast. The technology is just
Yeah.
light speed. Yeah.
So what time is it there in New Mexico?
In Arizona, it's one,
Or
almost one.
okay, all right. So
12:55.
what are you gonna do with the rest of your day?
Oh, what are we going to do the rest of the day? Well, I'm going to pick up my daughter from school
Hmm.
and, you know, make dinner, be chill,
Yeah,
clean the house. We're going to have
yeah,
friends over tomorrow. Um, we talked about when we're going to decorate for Christmas. So we're going to wait until Thanksgiving, you know,
yeah. How long do you leave your lights up?
our Christmas lights.
Yeah,
Um, before New Year's, we're taking.
before New Year's. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Rob leaves us up until like I don't know February or March. I think he's
Oh,
still
wow.
got the. I think he's still got
Just leave them up.
the Halloween direct decorations up.
Oh, nice. No, we took out the Halloween or out, and now we still have like the autumn, you know, Thanksgiving vibe,
Right.
some leaves and pumpkins, but I don't want to leave it out too long. Plus, they're gonna decay. We have cats and we have javelinas out there that are
Oh, those
in
are
our yard every
dangerous.
night. Yeah.
They're
So, and
dangerous.
again, we don't have a fence, so we have to be aware of their surroundings, our surroundings.
Yeah, we get a lot of leaves up here, man. A
Yeah,
lot of leaf action.
yeah. I'm gonna be raking leaves myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I also do landscaping. So I have,
Okay.
I send some, post some photos. We have a job where we do landscaping in Sedona, and it's so beautiful.
Oh, right on.
And I just, I feel so blessed to be able to working outside in these,
Oh, yeah.
a beautiful location. Um,
Yeah.
supposedly there's vortexes and powerful, uh,
Hmm.
you know, vibes, but it's just incredible to see the leaves change and
Yeah.
the crisp air,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
soon
There's
enough there'll be snow. So,
yeah. Not like working outside when the weather's nice.
oh yeah,
Because
definitely. This fall I can work for 3, 4, 5 hours, whereas in the
hmm
summer it's like that's it, 3 hours, that's enough. It's too
yeah.
it's too hot, it's too intense, you're at extreme angles. But now it just seems perfect. And there's
Yeah.
always things to do, obviously. That's the nice
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. We've had good, like I said, knock on wood, we've had good weather
Yeah,
this this season.
good.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it in like February and March, snow every day.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah. Surprising. Yeah, I was surprised the snow in February is when we were in through the storms in
yeah.
Flagstaff. So yeah, surprising.
Yeah. I don't think we've had any official blizzards to where,
No.
they shut everything down and declare an emergency and all that.
Okay.
We've had like a couple of heavy storms, but not the blizzard. Like, okay, remember, like I think last year and the year before, Buffalo just got slammed to where
Yeah.
they had to cancel football games and this whole thing.
Right.
They
Oh
got
yeah.
like
Yeah.
100 miles west where I am,
Uh-huh.
completely passed us over. Like
Wow.
we got a little snow, but it was like nothing like Buffalo. So
Okay.
to the west of us and to the south of
Mhm.
us got slammed with snow, but up near where I'm at, which is Penfield, New York, it just completely passed us by, like twice. So
Lucky.
that's because I moved here. I brought the warmth. I brought
You
the
brought
warmth
the warmth.
to upstate New
Yeah, you
York. Yeah,
did.
that was
The
me.
warmth and the
Yeah.
comfort. That's you. Awesome.
You know what? It's so great. That's one thing I enjoy about this podcast is just be able to, talk to people that I enjoyed back in the day, back in the business, and just kind of seeing what they're up to. Well,
Mhm.
what's been going on in their lives. I like to share what's going on in my life, and I
Mhm.
don't know, because we were always friends on set. Yeah, you know what I mean. Back in the day, we were all kind of sort of friendly to
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was the one or two little troublemakers or whatever, but most of the time we come on the set and be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Blah blah blah. You see the crew members, the same thing.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. We made it a good time, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. We
Exactly.
have a good attitude, and it rubs off on others. But
Exactly.
I mean, we were young. We didn't think of all the negativity. We were just having a good time. We were just
Yeah.
expressing ourselves sexually, and people got off on it, and it feels good.
Yeah. It
You
was
know?
fun. I mean, I never
Natural.
the only to me the only drawback, like, it's like I don't care about societal whatever. The only drawback is there's no real life after porn plan.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
with SAG or with Hollywood or whatever, you got residuals and you got this and that. That's the only thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah, there's people still on the internet. People are still making money off of it, and you know what I mean. we should get a cut.
Oh yeah.
But hey, you know
No.
what? We signed our name on the dotted line, and
Sign
that's
those
it.
releases. That's it.
So
That's it.
can't really
You
bitch
were
too
living in
hard
the
about
moment.
it. Exactly.
No.
But still,
Yeah.
I don't regret a single thing, man. It's been a great friggin' life. Oh, and
It's
I have a
made us who we are. Yeah.
yep, I have a book coming out.
Good for you.
Yeah, well, this guy that's writing it, his name's Mike Sager. I don't know if you saw Boogie Nights in Wonderland, right?
Yeah.
Or Boogie Nights. He wrote
Really
the
nice.
yeah he wrote the book that was the inspiration for those movies. You know what I mean?
Oh. Okay.
And I actually met him when he was doing research on John Holmes and
Mhm.
the book and everything, and we just kind of
Oh.
stayed in contact. So when I decided I was ready to write my memoirs, I hit him up, and yeah, we've been working
Nice.
on it for like 5 years already. So
Oh.
hopefully next year it'll come out, and I'll go on a book tour and talk to some movie people, and maybe that'll be my pot of gold at the end of the porno rainbow. Who knows?
Mm, I hope so. I
All
hope the
right.
best.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, before we wrap this up, do you want to give a shout out to your OnlyFans or whatever? Anything you want to promote or?
Sure. Yeah. So I have. Well, I'm also on Twitter too.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah, that's how I
pretty
found you.
active.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really have fun every day. I have a lot of um, fun times, and there's so much going on, so it's easy to chime in.
So,
So I have Vanessa Chase 69 is like the naughty political free
good,
page on X, and then
good.
the main one is Vanessa Chase OG,
Hmm.
where I get a little bit more political, and
Hmm.
and then my OnlyFans is OG Vanessa Chase.
OG Vanessa
And
Chase. Okay.
yeah. And
All
then
right.
my I have a website, I am Vanessa Chase
Oh,
dot
cool.
com. Yeah. So feel free to find me in any one of those. And let's see what happens from there. I saw that you did go to one of the shows and you did
Oh,
some.
the Exotica. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I went. I kind of got talked into going to it
Okay.
by my sponsor, Jim. Which,
Okay.
which, by the way, if you do want some gummies,
Yeah.
hit me up, and
Okay.
I'll make sure he sends you some. And
Nice.
if you promote his gummies, he'll give you 5% of all sales. So
Nice.
I just gotta
Okay.
pass that on. Keep
Yeah,
my
it's a good.
sponsor happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, it's a good product, so
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure plenty of people will enjoy it.
Too
Yeah.
good.
Too good at the end of the evening when you're not being productive.
Exactly. All
Hmm.
right. Well, it was
Yeah.
been absolute pleasure to catch up with you, Vanessa.
Oh, thank you
And
so much. Yeah, I hope to one day maybe we could be at a show and sign together or something. Like,
yeah,
you never
I'm.
know.
I might go to AVN in January.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe.
there's a slight chance I'll get a nomination for my podcast, but
Ah.
but
Okay. Fingers
I
crossed.
yeah, I need to get out and to the West Coast and see people because I haven't, I
Yeah.
haven't been there in over 5 years. So maybe I'll make the trip. And if you
Yeah.
go, I'll see you there.
Okay. Well, it's not far. It's a what 8-hour drive from where I am. So
Yeah,
yeah.
cool. All right, kid. It was great talking to you, and I don't
Thank
know.
you.
I'll see you on the other side.
I'll see you around. I
All
enjoyed
right,
it. Thanks for hooking up today and
you're very
you know,
welcome. I got to go
everything.
throw my phone out the window right now. Keeps
Okay.
interrupting my flow. Damn it.
Mm. Get in your groove.
All
Oh,
right. Thank you, kid.
thank you. Much love. Mwah.
Mwah.